Program conversion by Imagineering Inc. John Venerizon, Ross Harris, W.R. Wentworth. Audio drivers, Bitmasters. Race Drivin. Sportster Automatic. Let's ride. Oh. Autocross tracks. Oh, super stunt track. Stunt track it is. Autocross track, whatever. Finish, start, checkpoint. Okay. Press start. Okay, A is go. Oh, this doesn't handle well at all. Extra time. Yeah. There's limited blow. You're qualified for the Prepare to qualify. Go extra time. Am I going the right direction? I mean, I guess so. Hello, Kim Smitherman. We are race driving. I think. Championship. Yay. Okay. Let's figure this out. Press start. I'm the champion now. What happened? You're a winner. Okay. It doesn't wrap around. I gotta go all the way over. Okay. And that's the game. 7 minutes later. Okay. We're going to do the other courses at least. Stunt track. Start. Speed track. Stunt track. Finish. Speed track. Checkpoint. Wait. Okay, wait. Okay, it loops up and over and then back around. Okay, I think I get it. I think I get it. So let's try this and see what we're looking at. Well, that didn't go well. High octane stunt action at a whole 30 frames per minute. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but it's not ending well for me. Okay, so do I have like air control over the orientation of the car? Let's see what's going on here. This is a little bit of a step down from True Lies. Oh no, because I hit the brakes, I'm going slow enough. Oh my. I don't know what happened. Okay, so let's try and get the speed exactly right. Oh, I got far enough that I got past what I was working on, but now I'm out of time. Dang it, I didn't even get to try the loop-de-loop. Okay, let's try this again. Man, THQ, you've really outdone yourself here. Stunt track. I could take the speed track, which probably has no jumps. Okay. 40 miles an hour. Okay. Okay, 40 is not quite enough to make the jump. Let's try this again. We'll go up to 50. 50 miles an hour is enough to make a jump like that. I've seen TV. Nope. Okay. That cow, though. Okay, now we're going to try 60. Okay, 60 got us over. Now let's get to that loop-to-loop. That's what I want to see. Full speed! This is the game that made me learn manual transmission. Okay, if I take it from the inside... I made it around. You completed True Lies? Yeah, True Lies. Finished that last night. Actually, the full replay of the end of True Lies just went up on the tubes as of midnight, and a clip of the ending went up on my TikTok and my YouTube Shorts page as of the same time. Let's try this again. This game is something else. Okay, just over 40 miles an hour. Gets me there. And then it was 60. Oh, that cow. That gets me through the loop. Oh, it rewinded. Nice. We're getting there, though. 40 miles an hour for that. Okay, so 40 miles an hour for the first time, 60 for the second, and then take the loop. Oh, 60 going to the thing. I'm keeping an eye on my gauge there, because that seems to be the best indicator I have of how this thing is actually, what this game is actually doing. Visually, it's not providing me a lot of information. Also, I'm operating on kind of a permanent cruise control. You move up to a speed and then you stay there. There's no... I haven't touched the button. It's just going. And every time I hit A, it adds speed up. Okay. We are, for better or worse, figuring out how this game works. Say, look, I'm already in fourth. I'm getting there. Okay. Stunt track. Why does it take my car so long to start? Is there more to it than oh, dang, too fast. Oh no, okay, I made it over. Stay locked at 60 and make this jump. Maybe I go one over? 65-ish. Gotta lock in full speed to get the loop-de-loop. $60 again for this. Yeah, okay, we're figuring it out. And then this is an underpass here. Let's see. We going too fast? No, we're fine. 70. Little bit of air when I came out, but I'm in a velodrome. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. That music's pretty intense when you fail. Out of time. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're figuring this out. We know how this goes now. We know how this works. Already in third. Yeah. Just need another 10,000 points and I'm on top of everybody. Okay. Boom. $70 okay for this jump? Oh, phooey. Oh, that was odd. I didn't notice where the camera was at for this. Oh, maybe holding down is bad. Maybe if I hold up, it'll work better. Oh. Okay, let's figure out how to take this turn at 120 miles an hour. Still third. We're getting there. Okay, but I think I can take the jumps much faster if I hold up on the D-pad, because I think I do have a certain amount of control over the car in the air. So I hold up. Nope, that didn't help at all. Let's see what the speed track does. We are off-roading. Hey, this was supposed to be the speed track. It's supposed to be the safe one. Okay, so it looks like even the speed track has a little bit of a jump to it. This is tougher than I anticipated. First course was naturally not too difficult. They knew the best part was watching the crashes. Sure, there could be considered to be a best part of this. Okay, let's try the speed track again. There's that truck. Qualify for championships. Can I hit that cow? I'm gonna try. Boom! Cybertruck. Okay, here we go. Honestly, I think crashing out on the loop-de-loop was the best one so far. Oh, that was dark. Pesky turn, yeah, a little bit, but we're having a good time. The championship. Kind of frustrating that they get to just take off like that, and I have to. The speedway is closed. That's funny. I have to take the stunt path. And they added a truck. Oh, he turned into my lane. Oh, I don't even get to try again on the championship. That's interesting. Okay, but now we have to... I feel compelled. We need to clear the championship. So that means can't crash out. And they don't make that easy. Also means we can't use the stunt track. We gotta beat the... We can't use the speed track. We have to beat the stunt track. I'm glad they included the moo. I would have been sad if they hadn't. This you can take at 120. That, not so much. Okay, was there another jump, or was it straight to the turn here with the truck? Now, can I get to the finish line? I can, okay. Dang it. That didn't work. I think I gotta make it through without cracking to get an invite to the race. I like the rewind effect. That's interesting. Kind of works. Couple of barns. Didn't want to show me hitting the truck, huh? Okay, that's fine. We're trying again. And that's okay. I will be all the number one scorers. That is the rule. Race driving. Race driving. Okay. We gotta do it. $80 miles an hour. Still okay for the jump. Come on. Foom. Now, why didn't that qualify for the championship, I wonder? I only qualified when I went through the speed round. Do I have to do 2 laps? Okay, so over 80 is too fast. Or do I have to do the speed track to qualify, and then I have to do the stunt track for the actual race? Because that would be rude. I gotta go, Trisha. We got cows. Okay, so once I hit the little river there, that's when the green area becomes a death zone. Well, that was very nearly incredibly dangerous. Okay. That off-road spin-off is kind of brutal. Maybe I have to get a certain speed to qualify. Okay. That's enough high scores. I don't want to waste my time entering my name over and over again. It takes forever. Precious seconds, people. They are ticking by. Okay. They don't tell me what time I have to beat. They just give me a... Come on. Don't turn too far. That's a pretty good time right there. Okay, now I qualified for the championship. Fly! Well, that didn't go well. Okay, so I have to beat 130, but I get the extra time. No. Oh, L&R turned as well. Interesting. Okay, so that spin out happens once you're off-road, regardless of if you are like turning or doing anything while you're off-road. Whee! Okay. Let's see if we can make it through the championship round there. Okay. Now let's get up to max speed, avoid the truck. Because That's fair. He's driving across the road. Okay. That's a helpful thing for him to be doing. Dang it. That's no fun. Okay. But we're getting closer. Boom, 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 boom. Just gotta lock in. So I gotta stay on the right side of the loop-de-loop, and I gotta stay on the right side of the extreme velodrome turn. Okay, I'm at 80 miles an hour. It's perfect for that. Hit this. Boom. Shakalaka. Okay, we gotta come out of this on the high part of the turn. That should be enough to get us around whatever's... Come on, work with me here. I always take that turn too gently. I need to just slam on left. Because this thing doesn't like take air when you make a turn too sharp. It makes the turn even sharper. Okay. Okay, so I do have to beat 130 for this to work. Okay. Spun out. Gotta make the jump. Okay, let's get some more practice on that deep turn. Too low. I tried to kind of attack the turn. It was not in a good way. Okay, I made that one. Dang it, turned too early. Okay, let's try this again. Music's not bad. Kind of reminds me of Splatoon, weirdly enough. Sir, the road is that way. The road is wherever I say it is. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Let's get this moving. Aye, that didn't work. Okay, so I gotta pop out of the loop-de-loop and immediately drop to 80 or lower. Between 80 and 60. But after that, it's pretty smooth sailing. Because I can take this dip at any speed. And I want to be on the outside of this curve when it ends. Not in qualifiers, but at least in... Oh, that should have hurt. Okay, didn't quite make it around the truck there. I have an early week, so probably around less. That's okay, Cabot. You do what you have to do so that you can do the stuff you want to do. We'll miss you, but we'll see you when you get back. Besides, if I'm going to be playing this game, oof. Big hugs as always, Kevin. Here we go. Okay. Now I just gotta watch out for the cars, and I should have an okay time ahead of me. Phantom cruise control. I thought that actually went fairly well. Okay, so I spun up past 80, like the second after I left the ramp, and it still sort of counted it as momentum. Is this the game with the loop? Yes, it is. In fact, here it comes in just a second. As soon as I pass this Cybertruck. Oh, he's looping around to hurt me specifically. Here we go. Goodness gracious. Okay. There's no instant restart. That's unfortunate. This freaking game, I played this on Sega Channel. Oh no. Never got past the first stage. Username send to heart me, thank you. Well, I got past the first one fairly quickly. Now I'm trying to get championships on the other two. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So we've gotten to the championship on this one a couple of times, but we keep crashing out because the obstacles are in different places. So we're getting there a little bit at a time. Okay. Here we go. We can make it, we can make it, we can do it, we can do it. How's the off-road? Okay, so basically 2 slowdowns or 2 misses, and we can't make the 130 time cutoff that we need to. That seems to be how it shakes out. Now, do get another chance. This game looks like Dookie. This game looks like... yeah, kind of does. But we are getting there, and that's the important thing. We're figuring out how it works and how to win. And even if a game has some slight graphical issues that maybe should be addressed, you still give it your best shot. Dang it. play the physical arcade version. I'm betting that looked a little better than this. Maybe? It's trying something. It's like someone made a mod in Elder Scrolls Arena to install a racing game. That's kind of what it feels like. Cybertruck. Yeesh. Oh, it's just arriving in a circle deliberately to try and hurt me. It turns into my lane. Like, eh. Oof. I'll do that. We're gonna get as much trucks are cutting you off for no reason. I'm sure they have a very good reason. They don't like me. To steal my quarters. Okay. Dang it, I always take that turn a little too late. I need to take that turn earlier. Same with this one that's upcoming. I need to take it pretty sharp, so I don't actually hit the truck. So all of the cars on the road, except for that truck that doesn't seem to move, are on a loop specifically designed to interfere with your path. It's really nasty because the frame rate and everything is so bad, you can't really react to it. You just have to deal with it. Okay. Here we go. This. I've got to hit the loop to loop. Got to hit the brakes there. I got to remember that that's going to come up really fast. Okay, for this one, I need to be on the outside edge of the turn. That. Okay, now I have to make this turn at the truck. Dang it, off-roading. Bad for my time. And that time is going way faster than 1 second per second. But we're getting much closer to the time we need to participate here. Oof, made it just barely there. Okay. I just have to kind of start the turn at the yellow sign, and I think I'm okay. Gotta get this below 130. That truck is so mean. And it's not there the first time you go through the qualifying lap, so it's like, ugh. Wasn't this on Genesis? Someone mentioned it being on Sega Channel. Dang it. The controls are both so sensitive and also totally unresponsive at the same time. It's very strange. Okay. Let's think this through. We know how fast we need to be on each of the jumps. Now we just need to learn where all the trucks are. 80 miles an hour should be fast enough to do that without falling down. Let's get through this. Cow. Drop. Whee! Velodrome. What happened there? Why did it suddenly just fly off course? That was incredibly unhelpful. I had it. I nailed it. And it's like, no, you didn't. Boom. Oh, okay, I can go through those. That. Now back up to 120. Looks like hitting anything is kind of ends my run. Not a lot of leeway to recover. Okay. Ugh. I was over 80 when I went off the jump. I can't be over 80 and I can't be under 60 when I go off the jump. And then there's this guy whose whole purpose is to ruin my day. And I think I'd best be at a full 120 when I hit the loop-to-loop. Thing is, I need to keep practicing overall, but with the cars as the obstacle cars being in different positions every time I come around, it makes it a little harder to really do what I want to do. Okay, this thing. Wait until I hit the gray and then start turning. Then yeah, I need to turn on that even earlier than I have been. Yeah, this game is terrible. It's an experience. I'll give it that. Well, that was just rude. I've eliminated all the other high scores at this point. Stunt track. Here we go. Through that part. Thump. Need to take this from above the yellow. Made that turn. There we go. Okay. Wow! Wow! Hoo, 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 hoo. Thank you, Tommy Nelson. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's go through the alternate track. See if we can beat the alternate track before time runs out. Whee! 40 miles an hour recommended. What do you think this is, sir? Made it. Oh, I'm off-road. At the barn. The worst place to be off-road. Dang it, I was hoping to stop before I hit it. Truck briefly shows up in the rearview mirror, but it only looks like a car because that's the only graphic they had for the rearview mirror. Dang it. I was hoping if I went around it, it wouldn't trigger. Okay. They have arrows on there. They have like temperature, oil, gas, all these things, but it's like there's nowhere to do anything with those. There's no pit stop. There's no upgrades. There's no nothing. It's a very bare bones game. But when you hit the cow, the game does go, so, you know, it's kind of worth it. Okay, championship. Here we go. That car was turning into my lane. Son of a... Oi. That's this game in the arcades. It was a 4-speed stick shift game with a clutch. It is not that here. But okay, I am champion. Jeez, you're terrifying me that, like, the game, because I crashed after I won, it doesn't count. Good lord. Rub. Rub. Oh. Gotta get it right, you know? Okay. That does it for the second race. Now let's take a look at the third one. Super Stunt Track. I have no idea what I'm even looking at. Start, and then around the back or something. Checkpoint. All the way up, kind of loops back around. There's another loop-to-loop way back there, I think. And then some humps and a bridge. I don't know. Let's drive it and see what happens. Okay, we've got a velodrome turn. Okay. So what is this gonna do? Okay, so we're going 60. There's a turn at the top. Well, am I driving up a cliffside or something? That's pretty cool. What? How does that even make sense? Even by video game logic, that's crazy. Okay. Okay, I can't tell what happened there. What is this thing? Okay, so do I have to... What is supposed to happen here? Can anyone tell me what is supposed to happen? I would really love to know. Okay, so maybe turn left. What the... Was it like driving a corkscrew or something and they just couldn't graphically explain it? You know, I am within my rights to call it done by now, because I already won 2 championships. But I want to see the entirety of track 3. At least once. NES The Hunt for Red October? I don't believe I have the NES version of Hunt for Red October. Okay, Super Stunt Track. Time to beat is 2:36. Let's make it on that jump. Oh. Okay, we got a first loop-to-loop. Just hold left and kind of pray a little bit. Off-road is fine. This is a 100-mile-an-hour jump. This, which is crazy but kind of neat. Like in terms of design, that is actually a super neat little obstacle. Going through the tunnel around the truck. Why was this one easier than the first stunt race? Good Lord. I'd rather play Outrun than this. More fun. Yeah. True. But, I mean, look at how weird this game is. It's like neat how weird it is. It's doing it's trying so many things, and it's not doing them well. But it's like, there's a lot of ambition here, and I think that's admirable. Like, they're trying a ton of stuff here, which is interesting. Like, that weird corkscrew is insane. It's geometrically met. But it's cool. Like, conceptually, if you think about it and roll with it. If you let yourself roll with it, it's very cool. This game is just... No, I'm not saying it's good. It's not. It's pretty awful. But I admire what they went for, even if they failed. It doesn't control well. It's very difficult to follow what you're doing at any given point. It's impossible to know what you're supposed to be doing without just guessing and trying over and over again. What it does do well, it seems to do well more by accident than anything else. It doesn't do a lot well either. Ah, dang it. I let myself get too far over the side. Okay, we can do this one, and we can beat this. I think it's because you have a little more leeway on this one that I was able to get through it so much faster than the first stunt race. Okay. We're going to champion this thing up. Okay. How's everybody doing out there? We are Race Drivin, game number 129. Last night we beat True Lies, based on the Arnold Schwarzenegger film. This, I believe, is not based on anything. Because the people who made this game believe in nothing, only in darkness. I just think it's important to look at not just what the game does, which is not a lot, but what it's trying to do and failing at. I can't go in the barn, dagnabbit. Yeah, True Lies is a lot of fun. Race driving was tough for you. It's got its problems, that is for sure. Oh no! Okay. Okay, is the loop-to-loop next? No, it's that thing. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay. We got this. We can do this. What's left? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that, as far as I can tell, is all there is to race driving. 3 courses, each with a qualifier and a championship. But we'll find out in a second if completing course 3 unlocks something else. Unlikely, this game doesn't seem complicated. Not the kind to have a lot of secrets. Not the kind to have a lot of modes. And that's okay. Not every game can be Smash Brothers. Imagine paying money for this game. Anyway. Yeah, there's nothing else here. Okay, we have completed race driving. Let's find our count here. 129 out of 800. Oh, that means tomorrow's 1:30. I've been excited for 1:30 for a while. Let's get box art for 1:30 up and running. Images. There we go. Save image. Okay, let's see if we can't make box art for 1:30 show up. Ah. You are the wrong size. We need to find this image somewhere else. Size large. Let's try you. Let's see if you work for what we're doing. Come on. Ah, much better, much bigger. Sorry, I'm setting it up in the horizontal view first. Now here we go. This should be the profile one. That is game number 130. Anyway, so if anybody knows what that is, that's going to be a fun time. That is tomorrow night's game. Anybody recognize that one, or is it just me? Okay, well, it's only 1:36. I'm not going to start the next game now, but what I will do, let's see. Since it's after midnight. Anybody want to do the New York Times games with me real quick? It'll be fun. I haven't done these in a very long time, but let's see what we got here. Who has a good start word? I usually pick something fairly random, just because it's funny to me. Slide username, Movie Matthew. Okay. I'll just throw it. Since someone sent me a heart me earlier, let's put that in there. Okay. Showing up okay. Oh, that's what it is. It's blocked off by the little thing there. That's no fun. Okay. Let's see. I'm waiting on the delay for anybody who has any ideas. Boom, 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 boom. Well, at least you know where the R is, at least. Not this. Probably not an S or a Z or an X. Doesn't end in Y. It's not going to be a plural. Maybe something like that. Nope, not a double E either. Just trying to think of something that could like start with an O or a K, but I got nothing. Oh, hey. That's pretty funny. Okay. Let's do this one then. Create 4 groups of 4. I thought this was going to be a crossroads puzzle. Not going to lie. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there. For some reason, when I make this vertical, it like doubles it in the back. That's better. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Broccoli Rob. How do you play this? Okay, so right here we got 16 random seeming things, and they will form 4 groups of 4 based on relatively mundane and bizarre criteria. For example, open mic, stand up, like open mic night, maybe. No, none of these seem to really help. Broccoli bread, brain, and olive. Sliced bread, broccoli rob, brain stew, olive oil. What do you think? You can't just throw it out there. You got to give me the category for it. Food? Brain stew? Okay. No. Worth a shot, though. I appreciate the effort. Okay. So let's see here. They usually do super weird things for one of the categories, sometimes 2. And then, like, the first one is generally pretty straightforward. So let's see here. Moral, decent, honest, and a stand-up guy. Those will all be sort of the same thing. So that'll be one of them. Principle. There we go. Okay. Printing press, sliced bread, light bulb, wheel. Like core inventions about like the most important things. The best thing since the wheel, since the printing, since important inventions. Game-changing inventions. See, there we go. Okay, now. Brain stew. Broccoli Rob, Jungle Jim, olive oil, mocktail, open mic. Okay, so these ones here. These ones all end with a person's name. A homonym of a person's name, but still. Stu, Mike, Rob, and Jim. Now, what do we think mocktail, Mary, olive oil, and Virgo have in common? Oh. Virgin olive oil, Virgin Mary, virgin drink. See? It's pretty straightforward. Okay. And then this one here, strands, which I find to be a lot of fun. Not everybody does, but I like it. So words are hidden in the thingamajig. Jeez, that's not visible at all. Okay, let me see if I can get this to show up properly. Good Lord. Oh, wait. If I make it bigger, no, that's actually worse in every conceivable way. If I uncrop like that and that. There we go. Functionality. Okay, so we've got the word search grid here over on the top, on the side. We need to find 7. It's a word search, but they aren't in straight lines. They're kind of jingled around. This is all building toward pips, which is my current favorite. But okay, so this is like a word jumble, or like a word search, but the words snake throughout the puzzle, and you don't know what they are. in pieces. Okay. So what do we see? Crackers. Crack. Okay. Crack cause it a rupture. Okay. To rent, parent, snap. No, this one's a straight line. It's just they don't have to be. Fracture. And then one word, one of the secret things will go from one end of the puzzle to the other, and that's the spangram, which is like the category, but really it's just another one for whatever they are. Reeks is not a word. No, it's not. But breaks is a word. But it's not breaks. It's just break. Oh, no, it's not. So I keep wanting this to be like Oh, okay. Okay, so I can now see. I can see all of them. The last three words. Anybody got any ideas? Or you just want me to do it and we'll move on to the next one? Okay, fine. Shatter. Break down. And splinter. See? They're all in a category, in pieces. They all kind of work like that. Spelling bee, I hate, so I'm not going to do it. Pips is the good one. Okay, so for pips, we have the puzzle here, and the dominoes we're allowed to use to solve it. So if it has a number, then the dominoes in that square need to add up to that number. If it has an equal sign, then they all need to be the same number. And if it has a greater than, less than, etc. So let's think this through. The obvious ones to start with are, we only have 2 ones that we can work with. And then there's 2 ones already in the puzzle, so they're going to be in there somehow. And then this 1 and 3, we don't have any other 3s. So the 1 has to go here, but this has to be the 1 and 5 because we have more 5s that we can use. You lost Fiat number. I'm not even sure anybody can see it, but that's okay. So down here, this has to be a 1. And this is this has an equal sign. So both of these other squares in here have to have the same number on them. So this has to be 1 and 5 because I don't have any extra 3s to use. And the 5 and 4 has to go this way because I only have 2 4s total. And this pink one has to be 3 of the same number, which in this case is 0. So let's do the medium one real quick. Okay, these 3 have to add up to 10. These 2 have to add up to 6. These 2 have to add up to 5. So this is where we're going to start. Because these ones could be made up of 2 or 3 separate dominoes. But this one has to be one single domino that adds up to 5, which is either 1 and 4 or 2 and 3. So that gives us options, things we can work with. To add up to 10 is going to take either a 6 and a 4 or 2 5s. And we know the general shape of the puzzle is going to be like this and this. So we can kind of suss out where things are going to start and where they're going to move around to. Now for this to add up to 2, has to be both of our 1 dot dice. 1 dot dominoes. So this can't be 4 and 1. We need one of our 1s in here. So this has to be 2 and 3. And this can't be here because if we have a 5 here, we have to have a 1 up here. Is my mouse showing up on screen? It is, good. So this has to be 1 and 4. And we only have 2 here, so that has to go like that. So now these two have to add up to 6. This is our other 1. These two still have to add up to 10. So that has to go there. Which means this has to go here, there, there. Easy peasy. Pretty straightforward. Now we have to do the hard one. I apologize. I'm trying to explain my thought process while I do it, but I'm also I really want to do it. Oh, in just a second. We have a bot over on the Purple app who is trying to ruin my day. Oh, dang. It's not supposed to show that. Okay, so having it just show off my window there isn't the best way to go about it. Okay. Let's see what we got here. This is a 16. So it can be 2 6s and a 4, or 2 5s and a 6. I have a 6 and a 4 and a 5 and 5 that can both go in here. So I'm going to have to work on that. Okay. One of my 4s is spoken for here. This has to be a 1 and a blank. So like this. That's the easiest way, but it can't be that because then this is impossible. These all have to be the same thing, so they could be either all 5s. No, they can't. All 4s or all 3s. Can they be all 4s? Yes, they can. So I can have all 4s in here because I can go 4 and 4 like that, and then 4 and 1, and then just any blank in here, and that would satisfy the condition. I'm not sure it's correct, but it would satisfy the condition. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 6s in here somewhere, but I can only see 2 of them offhand. This is a 4, but it can't be 4 and 3 or 4 and 1, because then it becomes impossible. It's either both 4s or 4 and 6. That goes that way. That goes that way, that goes that way, that goes that way. So this could be an AO, really. 6 and 2, 6 and 1, 6 and 4. So this has to be either 6 and 2, 6 and 1, or 6 and blank. So the 6 and 4 can go in here theoretically, or in here. We are thinking logically is what we're doing. Okay. This one here has to be either 3 and 3, 5 and 5, or 4 and 4. It can't be 5, though. So this set of 3 is either 4s or 3s. If it is 4s, it's that one and that one. And then this is a blank leading into that 12, which can go any way it wants to. If it's 3s, however, then this is a 1 going into that 12, which can also do... Can't do anything it wants, though. It can't be 1 and blank. It would have to be 1 and 6. Or 1 and 2, and that right there. No, I can't put my 5-5 anywhere else, actually. This is 6 and 4. This is 6 and 2. A blank and a 2. 4 and 4. Okay, can't do that. If I use 2 6s here, I need to come up with a different solution over here. Yeah, if I use 2 6s here, then I can't make the rest of the puzzle. That's good to know. Now let's see, is there a clear button? There is, okay. Let's try again. Okay. So if this is 6 and 2, then it's 1 and blank going next to it. If it's 6 and blank, it's 1 and 2. If it's 6 and 1, it's blank and 2. So there's plenty of combinations up here on top. And the same for the others. I think I kind of need to focus over here as a place that I can actually determine what's going on. It's just too much leeway up here. Whereas this only has 2 options. Four and 6. And 4 and 1. Three and 3. 3 and blank. If I make this 1 and 2, then I need to make the other one 5 and 5. But that doesn't sit well with me. If I make it 1 and 6, though, then I need something that adds up to 6, which I don't have as an option. If it's 1 and 2, then yeah, none of the rest of it works. So we solved that problem at least. This is 4 and 4, and 4 and 1, which makes this 4 and 6, this 4 and 3. This is blank and something, but means this is 5 and 5, which puts a 6 here, a 6 here, and a 6 here. So my 6s are all spoken for at this point. But does that mean I can't add up to 12 at all? It kind of does. Dang it, I broke it again. Okay. Let's try one more. It's the only way this one works if it's 4 and 4 and 4 and 1. Which makes this still 4 and 6 though. And 4 and 3. But I use all my 4s over here, then the only way I can make 16 is to go 5, 5, and 6. And then if this is blank and 2 or blank and 3, I need to make 9, which I can't. If it's blank and 2, I need to make 10, which I can't. So where am I messing this up? Am I dismissing the 5s too easily? I don't have enough 5s in here. Yeah, so if I think it through, if this is 1, which if this is 2 4s, it has to be, then this is blank and 1, where I need to make 11, which I can't do. Blank and 2, where I need to make 10, which I can do 10 a couple of different ways. Blank and 3, I need to make 9. I can't make 9 using a single domino. So I have to go like that. And that would have to go like that. But this renders this one mathematically impossible and this one mathematically impossible. So the 4s have to be wrong. If I go 3, let's go 3 and blank. And then it's either 1 and blank, where I need to go 6 and 6, which I can't do. I don't have one of those. 1 and 4, I need to make 8. Which I can do with 4s. And that means that this is still 4 and 6, 4 and 3, 5 and 5. That works. Then if I go, can't be 6 and 1, because I can't make, oh wait, no, I can make the 1 for the 2, can't I? Because I go 6 and 1, and then 1 and blank, and 6 and 2, like that. Oh, so close, but not quite. Because this doesn't quite line up. So this won't be 6 and 1, and this won't be 1 and blank. This will be 6 and blank, and 2 and blank. 6 and 2. Not quite enough there. This has to be, actually this has to be 6 and 2. Because I'm out of cards otherwise. Which means this has to be a 2, and probably 2 and blank. So that'll save me some space. Then I go 6 and blank, and this 2 and 1 makes 3. 2 blank above double 5. Oh, no, watch. Well, pop. Pop. I got cut up. I didn't want to use all my 4s in one spot because I was thinking about, why would they have all the 4s and not have it be equals, have it be 12? Anyway, thank you everybody who stopped by. I do appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. We beat Race Drivin, and tomorrow we're going to play Umihara Kawase, which is going to be a lot of fun, I think, to try and figure out how that game works. Let's take a look for just a second. So this is game 130. I'm not going to play more than a couple minutes of it right now. This will officially start tomorrow. This is a game about a little girl with a fishing pole. It is not translated, but it doesn't need to be. She has a fishing pole, which is more of a grappling hook. And she needs to get home from school. Oh man, I gotta stop for the night, but I kind of want to keep going. It's the white van with candy, the final boss. Don't be mean. This is an adorable game. We're just taking a look, that's all. We're not playing through the whole game. Because it is hard as hell, as far as I know. I have heard legends of how difficult this game is. I don't think about it, but I'll check this tomorrow. Yeah. Dang it. I fell down. That didn't work either. Name? This is Umihari Kawase. Oh crap. Fell down. Okay, 7 guys left. Really? It's a Super Nintendo controller, Tether. It's a Super Nintendo game. Well, technically it's a Super Famicom game, but you know, whatever. Dang it. Here we go. Ugh, dang it. Angle's off. Dang it, he touched me. He touched me! Evil fish. Very evil fish. Okay, we are not dealing with you. Not if we can avoid it. We're going to fling ourselves across open water rather than deal with you. Oh, frick. Okay. I think you played a game when you were a kid. Actually, no. This is new. I have seen a little bit of it before, so I know about what she's capable of, but the game itself is not one I'm overtly familiar with. But I heard a lot of recommendations, and someone yelled at me about it on my YouTube comment. You have to play this. Well, that didn't go well. Dang it. I'm running out of time. And with that, I think we're going to call it a night. We will revisit this game more tomorrow and see what exactly is in store for me with Umihara Kawase. Thank you, everybody who stopped by. Big fish. Good night, everybody. I'll see you soon. That was a lot of fun. Now I gotta figure out how to put race driving in my outro video somehow.